And it's Easter week, innit, darling?
I mean, it's cute nonetheless. Imagine the baby comes on the 26th of July. Hugo, that is getting more and more full.
I had to go through like a security check and everything. We achieved a milestone today. It is Good Friday. We don't eat meat on Good Friday. It's some Easter egg. Happy Easter.
What have you found?
Why is this kid always ill? Feels weird that I'm going to be an uncle. So I am due to get a haircut today. It is well needed. Again, I've been trying to grow the top out. It's just not a vibe. I don't think with the receding hairline that we have going on, it's ever going to work. I'm off to get a haircut today, and then me and Hugo are off to get our passport photos. He is enjoying hot cross buns for breakfast because I tried to give him some banana flavoured Weetabix, and he just weren't having it today. And it's Easter week, innit, darling? So why would we not have a hot cross bun? Do you know what I mean? I mean, we did just have a choking experience where he put a bit too much in, like he has again now. Are you enjoying your hot cross bun? Yeah. Can you say Happy Easter? Take that as a no. So we went and got our passport photos taken. I can confirm it wasn't the easiest experience. They basically kept saying that Hugo wasn't looking properly, but how do you make a child look directly in a camera like this? You just don't. So this is the best we could get. I mean, it's cute nonetheless. But yeah, this is the best we could get, and we're hoping that this will get approved. They were like, his mouth's slightly too tight. I was thinking, okay. And he's looking slightly off to the side and his head isn't completely straight. I'm like, you're asking a lot of a 16-month-old here. You really are. But we got it. Got a lot of forms to fill out. I also don't know whether I need to get these signed because obviously he has got a passport, but I'm also not sure if under 16 years old you need to get these signed by like a medical professional or something. So I need to work that out ASAP. Apart from that, hopefully we will make our appointment tomorrow and it will be allowed because the postal services have basically gone on strike. But I did get an email confirmation basically confirming my appointment on Sunday. No, on Sunday or Monday. And they were like, 48 hours before your appointment, here, this is what you need. So I'm hoping that means that our appointment is still going ahead. But who knows? So we've just left the passport office. Thank God everything went swimmingly. We were a bit worried because obviously everyone's striking at the moment. So we didn't know whether the passport office was even open. But it was. And we got our passports, didn't we, mate? And it was a much more painless process than it was last time, wasn't it? Yeah, it was much more painless. I mean, I'll update more when we get home and I can talk properly about it and everything that we needed to prepare and bring and all that sort of stuff. Right now, we are going to take Hugo to get some lunch, aren't we, mate? So we're off to Van Hague in Peterborough. So it turns out it's not Van Hague anymore, it's now Blue Diamond. Under new ownership, innit, Hugo? What can we say? You excited to go in a garden centre? Your great-granddad used to love a garden centre and dragging me there. He did indeed. You enjoying the garden centre, mate? So Hugo just picked this up from all of these. Imagine the baby comes on the 26th of July. You a sidekick, mate? Who's going to tell him that he's not getting any of this? Because I'm not. Hugo, that is getting more and more full. Are we having garden ornaments now? You gonna cut the grass? We need a lawnmower for our new house. You know, earn your pocket money. Should we go home? I think you need a nap. Yeah. Wishful thinking. Literally yesterday got away with me and I completely forgot to even explain the passport process at all. So we got there, right? And I was like, there was security on the door, and I was like, oh no, is this because they're shut and they're turning people away? So I walked up to them quickly and just said, hi, just wondering, is this open? And they were like, yeah, no worries, mate, but you just have to come back 10 minutes before your appointment. So luckily we were early, so we just went and parked somewhere, got Hugo out of the car and walked in. I had to go through like a security check and everything. Like it was probably like, I was like, I'm going on holiday. And I had 2 different forms because I wasn't sure what the protocol was. I didn't know whether Hugo was applying for a passport renewal because he already had a passport that was valid for the first 18 months of his life, or if it was a change of name, because technically since we last had his passport created, our parental order was granted. So basically it's like, technically, although his name's the same on his passport, he has different legal parents now. So I didn't know what that was. So I gave in 2 options and they basically said that I only needed to do the passport renewal, not the change of name, because his name has stayed the same. It's just there's going to be tweaks within the passport that they can override. That's what we did. We went in about 11:15 and we were out of there by 11:15 latest. It was such a quick and pain-free process. The lady behind the counter that was sort of going through the whole protocol for us was so lovely. The facilities, it was a brand new passport office, like it was stunning. So the list of things we had to bring with us were a signed and witnessed passport photos, a letter giving details of our surrogacy arrangement, evidence of our surrogacy treatment, such as a letter from the clinic where it took place, proof that our child has a claim to British nationality, proof of Hugo's identity and ours, our marriage certificate, the parental order, Hugo's birth certificate issued after the parental order was granted, passport application with a witness signature from a friend of a recognised profession. Honestly, there were so many things we had to bring, right? Got there, handed them all over and she went, oh no, I don't need that. I just need the parental order and the new birth certificate. And I was like, I'm not sure if you can hear this clock ticking. I'm going to move the clock. You literally might have heard a clock ticking throughout that, and I'm really sorry. There was so much stuff that we were told we needed to bring, and I was running around like a blue-ass fly on Tuesday evening, trying to get all this stuff together, trying to make sure I had every document just in case, getting the passport photo signed, getting all the applications signed, all that sort of stuff. And we literally needed 2 of the said documents of the list. Today I have, obviously I'm working, Thomas Tatum. I dropped Hugo off at nursery this morning and 3rd week in a row that he has not cried when he's been dropped off. So I'm hoping it's going to be 3rd week in a row where he doesn't cry being picked up. It's so lovely to know that he's starting to feel like that is a safe space. He knows those people, they look after him. He feels happy there. Like it's a really lovely feeling. I got a bit emotional because it's almost like he doesn't cry anymore. So it's like, oh, I don't need you, I've got these people now. And that did make me feel a bit sad. Today I've literally got back-to-back clients until I have to pick Hugo up. I do need to run to the house because I just need to measure up for a fireplace because the one we were going to go with originally has quite a long delivery time. So we've managed to find another place that does 2 other fireplaces that we quite like. Just need to measure to make sure they're good. I don't know what I'm going to talk about on this vlog once the house is done because this house has consumed the entire vlogs for I don't know how many weeks now. Anyway, back to work. Got Hugo from nursery. They said he had a really good day. He achieved a milestone today. So they said words to him, he repeated them and copied them. And apparently they usually give them until 3 years old to do that. And he's already done it at 16 months. I mean, he's been doing it at home for a while, but it's the first time that they've really noticed it at nursery. So the milestone he's achieved is development matters 1 graded, communication and language, birth to 3 years old, copy your gestures and words achieved. It's like he's just got like his first like report card from school. And mine just used to say that Tom thinks he's the class clown and he's there to entertain everyone. And if he applied himself, he'd probably do better at school. Yeah. So it's good that Hugo's is slightly different. Have you just got back from Cambridge? Have you been shopping and trying to run in the roads? Yep. Yes, I have, Daddy. Yes, I have. So we've made it back from Cambridge. It is Good Friday. We went to go and see my grandma and took her to Cambridge for the day with Hugo, which was lovely. It was so busy. So literally got the vlogging camera out literally for like 3 seconds when he was trying to run in the road. So that was really smart of me. And then apart from that, did not vlog a single bit. But we got some nice bits, went in Zara, did a bit of a shop for Hugo, because he's obviously in 18 to 24 month clothes now. Because even though he's not even 16 months yet, he is he's a chunk. And he's quite tall, isn't he, Reese?
Yeah, really tall.
Yeah, got him some new little bits and bobs, ready for summer. It was just a nice, wholesome little day. We are having fish and chips later. We only had margarita pizzas for lunch because on Good Friday, my grandma, she was raised a Catholic before she married my granddad, and then she had to, what is it when you leave the Catholic faith? Well, she had to do that basically because my granddad wasn't Catholic, he was Christian, and she wanted to marry him, so she had to leave the faith. But she was always brought up being told that on Good Friday, well, all Fridays, but especially Good Friday, you do not eat meat. So she carried that on with my mum when she, like obviously when my grandma had children, so she told my mum that, and then my mum did it when she had children, so that's us. And then I've told Reese that, and then, yeah, so basically we don't eat meat on Good Friday. So we had margarita pizzas, and then we're gonna have fish and chips for dinner. Probably not. Are you buying stuff on Zara now that we're back from Zara?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else doesn't eat meat on Good Friday, even if they're not religious, or if it's just us that now have this tradition that we basically don't eat meat. But yeah, we don't eat meat on Good Friday, so we're gonna have fish and chips for dinner. So the boy's in the bath.
Yes, you are.
I can't show my camera because if I do, he'll want it in the bath, because that's just the way he is at the moment. We have had our fish and chips. Reese didn't join us for fish and chips because he's been invited out last minute to go to like an interior design event with one of his friends that he used to work with. And although it's meant to be a family day, it's fine. Just not bitter at all, it's fine. Have you undone the plug? But I had a lovely fish and chips. Hugo had a few of the chips. All in all, it's been a really wholesome and lovely day. It really has.
Have you come out for breakfast, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of things for you to break in.
Oh, lots of things to break. Oh, you can pick some eggs. Pick some Easter eggs. Did you say eggs? Good boy.
Yeah.
Do you want the one that I have one?
Sharing.
We went out for breakfast, which was not an enjoyable experience, purely because Hugo was just very... he'd already had breakfast at home, so I think he just didn't want to sit in a high chair. So he went running around playing instead. Obviously with one of us, we didn't just let him loose. Luckily it was at a farm shop, so he could roam about and just see what was going on. And now we've just got back from a birthday party, haven't we? Had a lovely time, got a goodie bag. Only reason you go really, isn't it? But no, it was really, really lovely. Elsa was there. She drove off in her yellow Fiat 500 after she'd done her little set, which reason I couldn't stop giggling at. And now I'm putting on Hugo's bubble machine because he is loving bubbles at the moment, aren't you, mate? Do you like bubbles? Bubble, come on.
Pop. Pop.
What's that, Hugo?
What is this?
Yeah.
Should we open this? Look at that! You got personalised cutlery. Got your name on it. Wow.
Wow. There we go.
Happy Easter. Want to use your cutlery to have your hot cross bun for breakfast?
Look, where's the egg? Egg, there's another one.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh.
Oh. How's the Easter egg hunt going?
You want that? You want that back?
What have you found?
Rocks.
What have you got?
Very good. What have you got?
Show me your Easter eggs. Well, they're lovely Easter eggs, aren't they?
You're not vibing with it, Hugo, no?
Oh, he's giggling now.
Off he goes.
We had a lovely Easter Sunday at my sister's. Hugo has been a little bit crabby today, I won't lie. I think he's got an eye infection, you know. Looking at that eye, that is an eye infection, that. Yeah. Why is this kid always ill?
Bottom, bottom.
Well done. We go
Give
down
me
on
bum.
our bottom.
feel like we've got a lot of learning to do here. Hooray! Hooray! So yeah, as I was saying, upstairs, we are back from my sister's. It was honestly so lovely. I can't believe this is the last time that we're going to see my sister, like, before she has her first baby, or any baby, or just a baby. Next time we see her, she's going to have like a little baby in her arms. So am I, because I'm going to be like, give me my niece or nephew. I'm so excited. It's mad. Feels weird that I'm going to be an uncle. Really, really, really weird. But I'm so excited for it. And I know Hugo is going to be the worst influence on that child. Today was a little bit testing. He had a lovely time sort of like doing the Easter egg hunt and playing in the park, but when it got to like food, he wasn't really playing ball. I think because it's not a new surrounding, but it's just a different surrounding, so he just wanted to explore and do everything. And then also, obviously, now we've come home and he's got, conjunctivitis. We're hoping it's not like an aggressive conjunctivitis. We're hoping it's, I feel ages ago we spoke on the vlog and he was really snotty and quite congested, and he sort of had like yellow bits coming through his tear duct. So it could potentially just be really blocked sinuses, and then the only way it can escape is through the tear duct, which just makes them have a bit of a crusty eye. But we're hoping with a lot of cleaning and a lot of making sure that he's okay, it will go away fairly quickly, because no one wants a baby with pink eye. Let's be honest. No one wants anyone with pink eye, to be honest. Guys, once again, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. It's been a pleasure, as always. Please do the most, like, comment, subscribe, all of it. And we will see you next week.